Generic greetings. The Merriam-Webster Online Dictionary defines a raft as a collection of logs or timber fastened together for conveyance by water. To be fair, it also defines it as a floating cohesive mass, which sort of describes some of my friends. But either way, Raft is a game where you have to survive in the ocean, essentially, where your only resources come from a terrible calamity that is obviously befallen someone. I think it's probably a hurricane in a theme park because the amount of woods and barrels and random bits of bumper cars and stuff that comes through here. And you have to build up a raft to survive. As you can see, I have built a said raft. This represents about an hour and a half worth of building, and something that I probably should have done a better job at. I've actually failed a couple of times at the game. I've died of dehydration, which is always an issue when you don't have any cover and you are in the middle of the ocean. Either way, I'm going to show you a little bit of the game, and you can decide whether it's something for yourself or not. This is a preview, not a full review, because I've only played, as I said, about 2 hours. This raft is about an hour and a half, but I failed twice now on other ones. And also, it ain't finished, so obviously the typical disclaimers apply. Basically, it's not feature complete as far as I'm aware. There might be some bugs and problems, although I haven't really encountered any game-breaking ones. In fact, I haven't at all so far, and from what I've played, I'm really enjoying it. So anyway, this is the... well, this originally, if we go back a little while now, this was originally a free alpha that I did play and showed on the channel. And it's not that I like care for survival games in particular. I find a lot of them quite samey and boring, and the moment to moment isn't very good. But there was something about Raft that intrigued me. It wasn't just the fact that it was on the ocean; it was a bit different. Well, it was some of that, but I also like the way you have to fling this hook to gather resources and things like that. There was actually a bit of skill involved. It wasn't just pressing F to grab resource, although to be fair, when it floats past you can do that. But I played that and I thought it was quite good, and that was probably about a year ago now, many moons ago certainly. And since then, I'm happy to say that it's been improved immensely. So we've got all different types of things. For a start, you can play this co-op, which is a really good step, I think. Especially for survival games, I just prefer... I wouldn't say prefer them co-op, but I've played quite a few of them, and there's only really been Subnautica that I thought was that benefited from being single player. But anyway, I digress once more. So yeah, it's come on a long way since that alpha. So you can now steer the boat. We have this, or steer the raft. We've got this sail that we can unfurl and like sort of move around and such. We've got research now, where you have to gather different resources. So like if I put scrap in there, I can research, and we now have access to medium crop plots and lanterns and smelters and stuff like that, which I might as well research all of those, because why not? You get the idea. And you've got, you know, like storage, and you've got day-night cycles, so you can sleep. I mean, you can lay down anywhere if you wanted to. And you've got different islands that you will find, and different rafts and such. So that sort of reminds me of Waterworld in a way, which is a film that I really enjoy, which is something that many people would probably disagree with. Actually, one of the things about this game, it's not actually about survival. It's about being in the same environment as a horrible shark. And I was going to use many insults, but quite frankly, I don't think the words of mere humans can describe just how much of a, insert generic profanity here, that shark is. I'm going to get a bit personal now and admit something that I probably shouldn't. I've never seen Jaws, okay? Yeah, I know that makes me a bit of an uncultured swine. Actually, to be fair, the personal hygiene makes me that, but I've never seen Jaws, right? And I really don't want to after play this game. I've never thought, you know what? I really want to see more things about really annoying sharks, because this shark here, if you jump in the water, will just try to eat you all the time. It will... Was that a seagull? It was a seagull. It will try to... It will try to bite bits of your raft. Actually, it hasn't done that for quite a while, which I'm happy to say. But yeah, it's a little bit annoying, that shark. Anyway, as you can see on the bottom left, we've got some survival type stuff. So we need to be hydrated, we need to be fed, and we've got health. So basically, we've got water, food, and hunger, and that's the three main things you'll be taking care of. We've also got bits that we have to gather, and we'll use those to build different things. So this is our build menu, and we can build all sorts of different things. And the main thing is that you'll be flinging this hook, and I really like this because the moment-to-moment on it is really, really good. Trying to actually gather the stuff, and oh, there's the shark. You know what I said about the shark being not a very friendly fellow? And I've just, oh well, that's good. I've just broken my spear, so I'm gonna have to build another wooden spear. There we go. So now that's gone. I'm gonna have to build more of those. Fantastic. Here's all the type of things you can make, and there's lots of different stuff. This collection net is what I want to make. I need ropes and nails. Well, I should be able to build those. I don't like that the intermediary products you have to craft. I mean, if you've just got the raw resources, I much prefer them just to build it. And a lot of survival games have moved over to that. But anyway, what do you want to go for? It is a collection net. These are quite good because you simply put them at the front, and well, technically not at the front because there's no real front of the boat, because you can actually rotate the boat now, which is something you could never do back in the day. But yes, you can place these down like so, and you will gather resources. Like I said, there's no front, because I can say bring that down and then rotate that there, and then we start going the other way towards that barrel, which I don't think I'm going to get because there is still a tide as far as I can tell. So you're generally going to go one way. I'm just going to turn it that way for a bit, and we'll head there. As you can see, the sun is going down, and it does look very, very nice in the dark. I'm going to place some planks there. And I want to fill that with salt water and put that there. And I can hear a seagull on my crops. Get away, get away, we'll get away. All right, okay, there we go. I want to try and get that seagull. I want to hit it properly because I need a feather for some research. The way you do research is by going up to here and putting stuff in. So, yeah, I've done that anyway. So you get different stuff. Anyway, so I'm looking over there, and we can see there's another raft. So I'm going to head that. I'm going to try and put us over there. Oh, and the sea's actually getting a bit more choppy now, which is something that I quite like. The weather. I don't know if there's a full weather system in it, like rain and lightning and all that sort of stuff. I've not experienced that, but it would be nice to see that and get you know, really big swells and other things. That would be really, really good, and obviously you'd have to survive in that. And good grief, that's a very, very nice sunset, isn't it? Yeah, I do like that. That's very, very nice. Nice colours indeed. Right, I should probably care about this raft we're coming up on here, so I'll turn it that way. Now, you can make I'm going to hit the raft. That's okay with me, and I'm going to put that up. You can, I wonder if there's anything to salvage. Is there anything to salvage here? Maybe up the top. You can, yeah, there's the box, pick up crate, and then we'll get back on our boat. Oh, get back on the boat. There we go, get back on the raft. Yeah, you can, oh, see, it sinks after you take it as well. I think we'll actually go to sleep because it's far too dark to actually see anything. I've just got intermediate survivor as well, and apparently the seagulls on my crops again. I hit it once, there we go. You can go to islands, one of the things over there. Now, I'm going to put this down and rotate that way. I don't think we'll actually get there. Top gear, top tip here. When you look at things like that, you can see that's just in the distance. Turn it to the right, and you can see it a lot clearer. I think it's because it's a sort of bounding box around the character, so technically the diagonals you get better view. Yeah, iffy. But, you know, we'll take every advantage we can. And, oh, good grief, I'm not starving, but I'm getting close to that. There we go. Filled with fresh water, drink that, and the seagulls attacking up there. I say attacking, it's on my crops. What I need to do is probably make some sort of bow and arrow. And how could I do that? Well, I've made arrows. But can I make... Actually, you know what I can make? Because I have taken one of them out. I can make a shark trophy, which I will promptly display on this wall just above... Do you want to just put just above the bed there? I think there is quite nice. What we're going to call him? We're going to call him Sid the Shark. There we go. That was Sid. And good grief, it's getting a bit swelly. You can go into the water and swim around, and indeed there'll be a lot of resources around the islands and such, so there is a reason to do all of that. However, you know, shark, bit of a problem. Right, so what do I want to make? Well, for good grief, this is actually probably the choppiest seas I've been in this game. What else do I want to do? Oh, I've got my I've got this rudder here, and you can like turn the boat around. so you can paddle towards different areas. So come on, this way. There we go, bringing us just a little bit closer to that one. So we've got fine control with the paddle. Then we've got this thing which can get us closer towards it. Now, there's the seagull again. I'm trying to get a feather off it, but I need a bow and arrow. I need a bow and arrow. That way, please. I'm just going to have to paddle towards it, aren't I? Actually, that wouldn't really help me because I can't then stop the boat. What I'll do is I will make an anchor. Where is it? It is in... I've lost it. Throwable anchor. Craft that. One use only though, which is a bit of a shame. Don't know why it's one use only. To be fair, it's a bucket of rocks. Maybe that's why. Seagull! Go away! Go away. Right. Okay, so... Oh, and shark, you can go away as well. This is a lot of your... This is what you'll be doing with a lot of your time. I haven't even showed you any of the building yet, and that's a big part of it. Right, look, go over there. Don't think the boat will now. I think we're too far away from this island. Although we could probably paddle there. There we go. And what we'll do, we'll drop anchor, and then we'll have a little explore around this place. And also, it means that I can actually show you some of the building stuff without having to worry about other things. Now, I don't know if there's collision damage, but I think this is the only way to find out. So, here we go. And pick up that and fling that there, and that should anchor us here. Yep, so we are now anchored near the island. Whew, okay, right, so we have a bit of a respite. So, yes, your moment to moment will be surviving, obviously. So currently, I can see I'm going low on water there. So I'm just going to pick up some salt water, put it in the distillery, I'll crack on with that one. Food, got a bit of shark there. We've also got some tatties, so you can make baked tatties and baked potatoes and things like that. Building. So this is our main building tool, and you can build walls and roofs and things like that. So I can put that there and then go and try and take this out again. I wonder what the distance is of this. No, that's not very good. Yeah, so you can place those like that. I don't think I want to put a roof on this bit, but you'll be building a fairly big raft at as you progress on, because obviously you want things like well, you want all sorts of things in here. You want more areas for building and research and smelting and crops and stuff like that. That's a medium crop plot. Allows you to grow bigger plants. We also need a smelter as well. Actually, you know what I want? I probably want a scarecrow at some point, but I don't know if I want it just yet. That's a seagull coming down. I could see it. I could see the shadow of it. And I keep missing with it as well. There we go. And we'll drink that fresh cup of water. By the way, yes, you can drink seawater, and also, yes, it doesn't do anything for you. In fact, it makes it worse, which is, yeah, sort of true to life, I guess. So, I want to build, at this point, a smelter, but I need dry bricks. I need 6 of them, and I don't have 6. I have a total of 1. Which is not good. So, I want to get some more of those, and the way I'm going to do that is by looking around this island, and that means dealing with the shark. Now, if I get close to the island, they don't generally bother you too much, but let's just gather some resources underwater here. Ow, that is a shark. Okay, so it is bothering me a little bit, but I'm going to persevere and see how long I can last without getting nibbled again. Is there a way up to this island? There probably is a way. There's the shark. Oh, the shark's coming this way. That's not good. Oh, pick up seaweed as well. I've not actually gathered seaweed before on the game, so I don't know what it does for you, but there's only one way to find out. There we go. So I'm going to pick up probably that there, which is sand. So we need sand and we need clay, and we can see both of those down here. So this is your sand, and then you've got clay, and then you'll make some bricks, and then you'll put them on the raft to dry. There we go. Probably going to need all of the resources I can around here, so I am going to try and grab them all. There's some more clay, I think it is. Yeah, there you go. Obviously, you have durability on your weapons and tools. That's just par for the course with these sort of games. So it's all about laying the track in front of the train and making sure that you've got enough resources to survive any potential shortfalls that you may have. So we'll gather all these. A lot of these ones I don't need. These are just scrap. I'm trying to make some ingots, but I'm guessing I need a smelter for that, which, to be fair, is what I'm trying to create. Right, so I'm going to go back to the raft. Actually, I'm going to jump out of the water for a second because I want to... Can I go down here? There's probably nothing there, but might be something around here. Or does it join up? The music reminds me of Minecraft in some places. There are some tracks that do remind me of that, which isn't a bad thing because I had a really good soundtrack. There we go. Gather that. And gather this. And gather some more there. So this is a lot of resources here. I believe you can make scuba gear. I've just never made it. I haven't got that far. Right, so I think that is... That's going to be most of the stuff there. Now, there will be something on this island that I can gather. The question is... Do I want to try and get up there? Now we could. It just means building an extension to the raft. But let's see how it goes. Just going to go over here and... Come on. And there we are. Right, so we will make some dry bricks. So we'll go for intermediary product. It is wet brick, 1, 2, 3. And they get placed there because I've got nothing... I've got no storage, so I'm going to place some of this plastic there. And... We'll pick up these up. Pick these up rather. And where are they? Where is the other one? Oh, it should be in my pocket. 1, 2, 3. There's wet bricks. It is physically simulated, so these did add weight, and you saw the raft recalculate its center of mass, and it moved around. Got that little stutter there, because you know they do have mass. By the way, I don't know where that cat came from. I think I managed to pick it up out of a barrel or something. So anyway, yeah, we can go up there. We can have a look. Do I want to do that? I probably do. But instead, can I make a... Got shark bait, wooden spear, stone arrow. I don't, however, have a... I don't have anything that I can fire it out of. There it is there. I need vine goo and a bolt. Okay. I'm going to put the seaweed in there and click research. That's the way you do research. You just put stuff in here that you haven't researched before, and then it will check it for you. So that's all that's sorted. Right, let's put a baked potato on there. And I tend to make sure that this water purifier is always on the go, because you need it for crops, which obviously I can harvest there, and for a lot of other things as well. Anyway, let's see if we can get over there. And the way that we can do that is by making probably just some wooden roofs. Can we just sort of rotate them around and do that? We probably could, yes. And it is altering the center of mass here, which is a problem. We'll go for wooden flooring. 1. Can I place another one? I don't know, but I might be able to jump across. That didn't work out at all. No. Right, let's try that again. So we might have to go up another one. I need more resources. I don't have the resources. And the shark's attacking. When sharks attack, and I've managed to hit the shark. It did actually destroy part of that though, which is a shame. Right, let's try and get across. Do I have any more wood in here? I do not. And those are still drying. Right, fine. So I'm going to try and jump across. And here we go. Jump. And we made it. Okay, so what have we got? We've got black flowers. We've got some red flowers. We've got some watermelons. They're very, very good indeed. More white flowers. Some sort of palm tree type thing. And for whatever reason, you can't harvest these. I don't know what they are. Mangoes, I think. But you can't harvest them for some reason. Oh, there's pineapples as well. So there is reasons to come here and gather these. That was a yellow flower that I just flung there, and the reason for that is I'm again out of inventory space, so inventory is full. I wonder if I can research with things like the watermelon seeds. No, you can't. What about the pineapple? No. Seaweed we've already done. Right, so we'll go back and we'll see if we can research more. Just get a blue flower and whoop, there we go. And Actually, won't put it in storage. We'll research with it because that was our want. Nope, there we go. So we can't get that. Instead, what I'll do is I'll just, quite frankly, fling it away because I don't think we really need that. Anyway, so we've done everything we can on that island. I'm going to get my axe and I will get rid of these bits here. You do get resources back. Not all of the resources, I don't think. I don't think you get everything back. That says 2 planks there. I'll check in a moment what they were, but I'm pretty confident that it was 3 planks for some of these ones. I will now remove that anchor because it is a one-use thing only, and then we'll unfurl that, and then we'll head off that way. There we are. Excellent. Got a baked tatey there. We've got fresh water, which we'll have a nice little drink of. And we've also got a watermelon, which really gets your thirst. Now, I can plant this. I should really plant this last watermelon, shouldn't I? And the way to do that would be to probably put another roof section on. And this also allows me to check what the roof section is. Yes, it requires 3. Okay. Don't know why I can't. Don't know why I can't place one there. It's a bit strange that it won't let me place one there. Maybe it needs a wall section. I don't know. Either way, I can't. I'm guessing it does need a wall section. That would make actually perfect sense. So let's try. Wall section can go there, and then would it allow us to place that one there? Yes, it would, but we don't have it, so we can't. And now it's now. Okay, and then we have finally a beautiful sunset. Very, very nice indeed. Right, so we'll go to bed again, have a sleep, and oh, it looks like it's not time to do that. But I mean, the moment to moment is pretty much this. You'll be gathering resources, surviving, encountering islands, doing research. I don't know if there's any great end game, like, you know, meeting some big alien civilization or something like that. I have no idea. I very much doubt it. Or if there's a, like, you've now won because you've survived and you've got to this point. Now, like I say, I don't know if that's the case. I assume, maybe wrongly, there isn't. But for the time being, I'm just happy cracking on with this. Let's have a kip, have a bit of a sleep, and then we're back. And back to normal. Do we want to... We can probably get rid of that. By the way, if you don't have that down, you will still drift. You'll just drift on the current. And I want to turn the boat around, which I can do, I think. There's some seagulls again. Hit it once. Right, so in terms of construction, we've got ladders, loads of different thatched walls and stuff. Yeah. I don't know if they're going to add any more survival things. So, for example, like heat stroke and sunstrike, you know, looking at the sun too much without, you know, protection, or, you know, getting burnt or anything like that, or just that sort of thing. That would be probably a logical extension, but it depends on whether that's their objective. I need lots more planks, loads more planks. I've got nowhere near as much. But yeah, I mean, there's loads of places that could go with it. Do I need to fill that up with seawater? I do need to fill it up with seawater. But I like the way that they've done the research, where you find different materials, you research them, you get different stuff, and then things like the shark, like you research bits of the shark that you find, and as well as the seagull, like the feather and stuff, and that unlocks different things. So there is there are reasons to genuinely look for different encounters, other than just the fun of doing it. These bricks should be dry now, which they are, yes, so I can pick all those up and put them together with that. So we've got 4 bricks now, so can we make a smelter? We cannot make a smelter, we need some more stuff. We've got some sand there, clams, some red seeds, there goes red flowers. I don't really care about that. That's the shark again. Okay, shark, go away. You can see the shark's actually got damage on it as well. They do take, I say damage, it's got some wounds, we should say, is the correct term. Yeah, it's got some wounds on it, and that's because it keeps attacking and I keep fending it off. There we go. I really do need to turn this boat around. I haven't yet played this multiplayer, but I do want to give it a go at some point, play this co-op and such. I imagine it'll be... oh, we can't pick some of that up, actually. That's bad. That's bad, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad. Oh, I don't like that you can't really swim as fast as the raft is going. That's a bit annoying. Did I just get... Oh, I got the gull. Oh, that actually might be good for our needs here. Pick up seagull. I got feathers and raw meat. Okay. Let me go down here. I will store the seaweed. And I will pick up whatever this was. I have feathers now, though, which means I can research and unlock a paintbrush and a hammock. Don't know why I would want those, but I guess it's okay. Oh, we've also got drumsticks. So I guess put some seagull drumsticks on there. Also can't pick up a cooked potato. I think I need more storage. I've got so much plastic as well. I don't think I need any of that. But that's pretty much. Is this? That's seawater. I'm sure it's yeah. It's not fresh water. And we're also out of planks, so I can't cook these. Oh well, that's going to be a problem. Gonna have to gather some more resources. But that's basically the moment-to-moment of Raft. I really like it. I do. I could. I've been happily just sitting and playing this for quite some time, and for the time being, I can't see that stopping. It's different at being on the seas. I like that. That just gives it a little bit of an edge. You get, obviously, the weather and stuff. That can be an issue. It doesn't seem to alter the resources that you find or anything like that. Might be best if there was more variety. Like, when there's choppier seas, you get more debris. And maybe it's more difficult to gather, and you can plan for that and stuff like that. Day-night cycle doesn't seem to be any different. I was going to say enemies, but you know what I mean. Animals and creatures, day or night. That would be quite good if there was. Different islands, quite interesting, but... yeah, you do tend to find sort of the same resources. You can find blueprints as well, and I have found some blueprints. There's some wood, which is what I need, but I'm putting that on the ground now. Yeah, I really need to get rid of some of this stuff. Either way, that is a little bit of Raft. Like I said, I'm enjoying it, and I'm going to be playing some more of it. Links in the description, so you can check it out yourself. If you want to see more, then by all means, let me know in the comments, and we will go from there. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and... I need more storage. Generic partings, obviously.